Hey, what's up everyone? As you saw in my previous video, almost everything in the towns were closed except for some of the gas stations and the Pilot Travel Center. So all that was open was the Speedway and the Pilot Travel Center. Everything else, they were limited to just maybe one or two vehicles at a time, and one or two people in there at a time, basically. Now, the Sumner County EMS of Tennessee stated, "Media is downplaying the situation." Those are the official words 9 hours ago from the Sumner County EMS. They did 458 tests for this virus in Sumner County. 34 have been positive. 116 of those were negative, but 308 are still pending results. Media is downplaying the situation. Pay attention to gas pumps and debit and credit card machines, as they are not cleaned regularly. So this virus can be anywhere. I mean, I've talked to a few people. Got to remain positive, or try to. I've talked to a few people here and there that talked about how this situation is, they're actually quite worried about the situation. You go through town and everything is closed, the lights are off, Walmart is blocked off by vehicles, and the doors are blocked by vehicles and guards, and the emergency lights and everything are shut off. It's just creepy looking, kind of strange. Some of the places were selling toilet paper and paper towels for $1 each. Let's see. Now, contrary to what they're stating, I have not seen any police, to be honest. I've seen no police, which is odd. They're claiming that they're going to come up with a bill this morning to give as many Americans as possible money. Now, some of the people are claiming that, some of the lawmakers, quote unquote, are claiming that, it's going to be best if we give the businesses all the money. The American people don't need the money. Bull crap. As long as they don't make us pay it back. We are struggling right now. There's no way around that. All right, the Sumner County mayor, he did issue that safer at home. So the first legislation, here's the thing, I've never seen mayors basically the mayors and the leaders of states and counties and towns, I've never seen them issue executive orders, but the president's pretty much given them executive power to do what they need to do. So what they did was limit travel, and you don't see as many people on the road. But we had to leave tonight and go and come back home. You just feel when you go out, you can feel a sore throat. You feel nauseated. You feel a sore throat. You get stopped up. Your nose itches. That's just what happens when you go outside. And I can see this energy and things like that. But I've been having stomach issues and everything anyway, which I've had that my entire life, so that's nothing for me. But anyway, Mayor Holt, he stated in a declaration that the order is going to last 7 days for Sumner County, Tennessee, with the possibility of an extension. So that's the news right now. Medical people are stating, hey, we've got to do something now. That's any non-essential businesses. We drove by and saw a bar still open, and that was Sunday night, which is ridiculous. And they had like 20 people at that bar. So basically, according to the mayor's office, those experiencing homelessness will not be subject to the order, but they're encouraging them to follow the guidance and try to do hand hygiene and social distancing. Now, right now, our county's experienced a surge in these cases, so that's bad news for our county. Let's see what else they were stating. Yeah, there are 635 new cases as of 10 hours ago in Tennessee. So that's bad news. You don't want to hear that. But that's what they're saying right now. They're showing the cases by county right here. let's see some information about the shutdown. I'm going to do a Google search for shutdown here really quick and see. Yeah, he's wanting to limit the shutdown, but I mean, I don't know how that's going to work. Economic shutdown is estimated to save 600,000 American lives. So they said about 600,000 people would have died had they not done the shutdown. Wisconsin governor to issue shutdown order for non-essential businesses. Most states have done that right now. The U.S. economy shut down its economy. The U.S. shut down its economy. That's pretty crazy when they shut down the economy. Let's see where. Protests at UK cinemas treatment of staff after coronavirus shutdown. Australia coronavirus shutdown. Which places are closed and open? This whole world shut down. It's pretty crazy to see, really. I hate it that they want you to pay to read the news. That's ridiculous. They won't even let me read the news without paying. That's ridiculous. Become a subscriber or log in, pay them money per year. Nope. No thank you. A few of the places have actually restricted their business to 4 hours a day, lowered their business to 4 hours a day around here. Now this woman was talking to the local mayor of a town north of us. They've been speaking to the mayor, and the alarms keep going off, and it's costing the city thousands of dollars. Now in your local EMS services, the Sumner County EMS services state that the media is downplaying the situation. You know it is serious. They're also telling people to call their mortgage lenders and creditors, utilities, and all of that. Now, from what I've heard, AT&T is giving unlimited data. Now, they are going to give unlimited data, no data caps, starting on the 18th. So I think through May 18th, they'll be giving unlimited data. Hopefully that's true. So far, they show unlimited on our account. But I mean, then again, they don't want anyone to go anywhere, so it's kind of useless to have unlimited data on the go when you can't really go anywhere. But I mean, then again, when I am on the go, that's helpful when you are going somewhere. So let's see what other news there is about the shutdown. Everywhere is talking about having to prepare for this response. They'll be checking to see whether you have a fever or not before you go in. A fever, cough, and feel short of breath. If you've traveled around out of this country, have you come in contact with anyone that's been diagnosed with this or suspected to have it? They're limiting the number of age of the visitors. Only one visitor per patient, and no visitors under the age of 18 will be allowed. Well, under the CDC guidelines. Oh, okay. In the hospitals, no visitor allowed under 18. Under 18, we have reduced the number of access points. All visitors and patients should use the main new entrance, and all of the entrances will be closed effective immediately. All other entrances will be closed. So they have a new entrance that's going to kind of to recognize you when you walk in the door at the hospital. That's in Macon County. Those are the rules right there listed, as you can see there. Stay home if you're sick. Stay away from people who are sick, and wash your hands. Cover. Don't touch your eyes, nose, or mouth when around people. When you're told not to, then you start scratching your nose. That's the way that goes. Alright, so Best Buy has temporarily closed all stores. Bed Bath & Beyond will close all brand new stores, from what I see, until April 3rd. Bed Bath & Beyond will close their brand new stores. I don't know why, just the brand new ones. Earth Fare closing all stores. CVS Pharmacy to close two of his stores. That's weird. Apple stores obviously closing. I was trying to see which stores are closed. GameStop's going to close all stores for now. I don't ever go there. But anyway, let's see. Gap. Publix going to start closing early. I just mentioned Bed Bath & Beyond. They're saying they should close all of the Kohl's for now. Stores closed to prevent coronavirus. Belk is one of them. We don't ever go there anyway. Kohl's. Goodwill has closed completely. They're closing for, I guess, 14 days. Let's see. Old Navy closing in several places. Lowe's closing several stores, I think, according to what I just saw. I see several Save-A-Lots closing within the past 2 weeks. Looks like a lot of Save-A-Lots have closed. I don't think that's related to the coronavirus or COVID-19, though. Now, the president did activate National Guard in 3 states in response to this pandemic. And the Canadian Olympic Committee says it does not plan on sending its team to Tokyo Games in 2020. So, and significant developments. The U.S. stock futures wound up tanking when the pre-market trading began, 6 p.m. Sunday. So, not long before the Senate Democrats then blocked the massive coronavirus stimulus bill moving forward. Sunday in the Senate, Ohio and Louisiana became the latest states to announce stay-at-home orders, which then became effective Monday night. Ohio orders last until April 6th, while Louisiana's extended through April 12th. New York's death toll has already reached 114, and that was on that day. The government will tell 1,500,000 people with serious health problems to self-quarantine for the next 12 days. And in Germany, that was in Spain, and in Germany, Chancellor, and England as well, the UK, told to stay at home. They said to quarantine the doctor who administered a vaccine to this one individual, to her on Friday, tested positive. He administered a vaccine, but he tested positive for the novel coronavirus. And then Trump has invoked a Defense Production Act. So he invoked that Defense Production Act, which then allows him to mobilize private industry to produce medical equipment during the coronavirus pandemic. Governors, mayors, or other public officials have urged Trump to use the act to compel private companies to address the shortage of ventilators and personal protective equipment for healthcare workers. I think the federal government should order, they said, the factories to manufacture masks, gowns, ventilators, and gloves and essential medical equipment that's going to make a difference between life and death. That was from Cuomo. So Trump went ahead and activated the National Guard in 3 states. So that's part of the news. I'm going to share more very, very soon. Thank you for watching this video, and my PayPal link is below. I'll put my Venmo link below that I just created recently, and as well as my my new Cash App link. So if you'd like to show support, thank you to the 2 individual donations yesterday. A $7 donation and a $5 donation. Thank you very much, and I love you all so much. Every little bit of support helps out. You have no idea. And with the tough times and crazy times we're going through, it helps out more than you know. Peace and signing out, bringing you updates. Much love. My links are below, and you can leave your comments below as well of what you're going through. Signing out.